Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Wahyuni. My number 2320055. I am from PBI 5B. In this video, I will explain about the books. The title Reading with the Right Brain, David Butler. The chapter about skills. Every skill requires practice, but some strategies exist that can boost any practice to maximum effectiveness, and some of these strategies are especially suited to reading skill. A little consideration of these strategies before continuing with the exercise will be time well spent. 1. Force versus techniques. What students of material arts, and you will often see them practicing their move in slow motion. It doesn't look very powerful because they are moving so slowly, but what they are doing is perfecting their form and improving their technique. That power comes more from technique than from physical force. This same principle of technique offer first applies to reading. Instead of the brute force method of simple trying to push yourself and to read faster, real reading power can be achieved by concentrating on techniques to learn to read text as a flow of ideas rather than a string of words. It's mastering this skill that gives power to your reading. If learning a physical skill like martial arts requires careful attention to techniques, then it shouldn't be surprising that this is also true of something as complex as reading. The next, practice. Practice only creates habits, and these habits can be good, bad, or mediocre. Therefore, the type of practice you choose to engage in is much more important than the amount. Psychologists Paul Fitz and Michael Posner describe the 3 stages of acquiring a new skill. The first phase is the cognitive stage, wherein consciously think about the task. The second phase is the associative stage, wherein you improve your accuracy and efficiency, and the task requires much less concentration. The third phase is the autonomous stage, wherein you basically perform the skill automatically with barely any conscious effort at all. This third stage is of course useful because you can then pay more attention to what you are typing instead of how. This strategy consists of 3 elements. Focusing on techniques. Number 2, keeping attention on the goal. 3, getting constant feedback. By following this strategy, they force themselves to stay in the first cognitive state. The next, consistency. Practice is important, but if you want your mind to get the most return from your practice time, it helps to remember a few things about how the mind works. Memory storage is based on a web of neurons. As new memory alters this web to leave what is called a memory trace. As repetition of this memory further reinforces this trace, making it stronger and easier to access. This repetition creates a long-lasting enhancement in the signal transmissions capabilities between the neurons in this web. As a result, the more you practice a skill, the stronger your memory of that skill becomes. The next persistence. Obtaining a basic reading skill is a complex enough task on its own. Although achieving superior reading skill is even more difficult, the advantages are worth the effort. In the long run, not having good reading skill will end up costing you more than the effort needed to acquire them. Thus, without good reading skills, are exit to a land of ignorance or boring wasteland, isolated from much of life, fascination, and excitements. The next patience. Although practice, consistency, and persistence are important ingredients for learning a skill, it can be a bitter mix without patience. Be patient with your progress. Allow time for your skill to develop. You might make great progress in the beginning when you first adopt this new perspective on reading, but don't get impatient when you get stuck. If you never got stuck, then you were probably pursuing a goal that was too easy. However, if you simply try to pass your speed, you will make a lot of comprehension errors, and these errors will end up slowing your overall speed. But if you back off just a bit and concentrate on accuracy, that is, concentrate on the concept and ideas, you will reconnect to the information and your reading will start to flow more smoothly, resulting in the desired speed increase. Okay, I think that's all. Sorry for mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.